Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. I don't know, episode what, 505, I think. Yeah, I think so, right? Today's a beautiful Monday. Now I'm recording overnight. I do try to do these a day ahead because I'm probably gonna rowdy sleep in because I'm off Monday, go back to work Tuesday, and I go in an hour later, which is cool. Uh, yeah, no, I was playing a couple of games today to review for the channel. It is one game is so they were so polarizing because one of the games was a cute, like, go around and you're an alien and you're restoring the green earth, and it's cutesy and it's easy and it's chill. And the other one I've never played, it was like a Souls like game, and if you've ever heard of those, they're like really fucking hard games. And I've never played a Souls game, like, at all, like, ever. I've played hard games, never a Souls game, and yeah, that shit was soul crushing. I died so many times. Yeah, you could watch it, but like I'm gonna edit it and it'll be on like in a couple of weeks or something. But dude, I died so many times, and I was like going through it over and over, and I was determined though to to just beat the demo. It was just a demo, and I did, and you can watch it. I was pretty just not even excited, just relieved that I got through it. I was just like, "Oh my god, finally!" Right? Anyways, let's check out the news because apparently the Grammys um were on, and I was like, "Who cares?" I mean, not when The Rock is trying to get in the way of CM Punk. Nah, I mean, get in the way of Cody Rhodes. CM Punk gets in the way of himself, always getting injured. Dude's made of glass, but let's check out the news here I got on the Grammys. Whoa, that's not what I want. Yeah. Taylor Swift makes Grammys history with fourth album of the year win for Midnights. And I mean, it was an okay album. It was okay. I listened to it. It was okay. Like, I think there's better independent pop music out there, but the impact she has is ridiculous. The stage presence, stage power she has is ridiculous. And then, like, she did make it from the bottom all the way to the top, from like singing what country songs in coffee shops to what she is now, filling stadiums like crazy, going to other countries, and people are dying of dehydration just to see her, like, so she kind of deserves to make Grammy history. I'm not gonna lie. She's done a lot, and then she's, I don't know, gone through a lot, so I get it, but it was she's won her 13th and 14th album. And then, oh, here's another thing she did, which, well, we're still talking about the Midnight's Artist was nominated for 6 Grammys. Um, so yeah, she just made history winning the fourth album of the year award, right? So there's that. Go on to another thing. Taylor Swift announces brand new album, The Tortured Poets Department, with 13th Grammy win, and her new album is coming out April 19th, which is pretty rowdy too, because Midnight just came out. When did it come out? Does it say here? Uh, 2024. I'm guessing it came out last year. Her Midnight's album, right? No, October 26th, 2022. So 2 years ago, her album came out, Midnights. She's winning a Grammy for it. Cool. And then she announces another album, the Tortured Poets Club, right? Is that what it's called? Brand new album, The Tortured Poets Department. Okay. And that's pretty crazy to release an album 2 years later, another album. Usually albums are spaced way more apart because you want to like suck that album dry of what you can, go on tour with it, do what you want with it, you know what I mean? But for her to release another album, that's pretty hardcore. Like, I mean, I applaud her. That's good that she's able to keep making music and whatever makes her happy, I guess. I don't have anything against her. I semi like her music. I don't think it's that good, but I like it. But I don't think it's good enough where she's filling up stadiums and winning multiple Grammys and shit like that. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, there's that. Speaking of other female artists that were there, Billie Eilish wins Grammy for Song of the Year, and Billie Eilish is taking Grammy for Song of the Year, her second time winning. Eilish's "What Was I Made For" was the emotional centerpiece of last year's Barbie. And I don't think I've heard this song. I'll have to listen to it, but I like Billie Eilish. She's kind of like Taylor Swift, where she started like, independently and then blew up or whatever. So I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? It's just I think her music's that good where it should be Rowdy winning Grammys and it should be filling stadiums like she does. I mean, it all depends on your own taste in music and all that, but I don't think so. I That's just me. I've heard better artists uh with less popularity, way less popularity. Like there are a lot of independent artists out there that deserve just as much like I don't know, favor or is just as good if not better than these two. But again, that's up to your taste in music. But I do like their music. I do. Billie Eilish is good. Taylor Swift is good. I just don't think they're Grammy award winning good, but the Grammys are all a sham anyways, right? Speaking of it being a sham, uh and this guy will tell you, Jay-Z criticizes Grammys for Beyonce's album of the year losses as he accepts honor. And Jay-Z looks kind of weird now, but let's see here. Jay-Z, he brought his daughter Blue Ivy on stage as he accepted the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. Called out the Grammys, noting Beyonce has dozens of Grammys but has never won the top honor. And let's see, Jay Z took to the stage. First of all, thanks to Dr. Dre, all the doors that you opened. I'm honored to accept it. He thanked the Black Music Collective and noted, hopefully, I'm adding to what you guys are doing out there. Then went on to reference how in '89, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff boycotted the Grammy Awards after learning that the presentation of the award for the new category of Best Rap Performance wouldn't be televised. He noted that he took a page out of their book when he was nominated for Best Rap Album in '98, but the late DMX didn't receive any nominations. I mean, DMX is badass. I'm not gonna lie. Um, we wouldn't. We want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. At least get it close to right. And obviously, it's subjective because it's music and it's opinion based. He continued, and yeah, that's what I just said. Like, I like the people like Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift, but it's all based on subjective, right? He then addressed wife Beyonce never winning in the top category of album of the year. I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has the most Grammys than everyone and never won album of the year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about it. The most Grammys, never won album of the year. That doesn't work. Some of you are gonna go home and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. He said, getting an audible reaction from the audience. When I get nervous, I tell the truth, he replied. But outside of that, we got to keep showing up. He continued, keep showing up until they give you all the accolades you feel you deserve, until they call you chairman, until they call you genius, until they call you the greatest of all time. It is just so funny that he's essentially doing what Kanye said at the MTV Video Music Awards when he was just like, Taylor Swift, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Beyonce had the greatest video of all time. He's saying the exact same shit. And Kanye literally got like such big heat for that because he got in the middle of that, and then, Jay Z did it a little bit more eloquently. He waited till he got his honor and then said it, but he's doing the same thing Kanye did. Like Kanye did it before years ago about Beyonce, and suddenly Jay Z's like, "Oh no, Beyonce should win Woman of the Album of the Year," and it's just like, well, she's not white. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's subjective, and then you have, I'm sure, all the people who are, um, the fucking whatever at the Grammys, the people who vote the board or whatever. They're either mostly white or they want to nominate these specific people so that they show up so that people watch because people want to watch to see Billie Eilish win Album of the Year. They want to see Taylor Swift there. They want to see Beyonce show up. Like they nominate these stars, they kind of sway them to. It's like a reality TV show. Like the certain people win, so they show up and they can help boost the ratings. Like it's all a sham, but whatever. I don't know. I think Beyonce's fallen off. I haven't listened to her music. I know she doesn't really write her music anymore, and I've been a fan since, I don't know, Single Ladies. I don't know what album I really fell off on. I'd have to listen to all of them again and tell you where it goes bad. But she kind of fell off. She kind of became too big for her britches, and she stopped writing. I don't even know if she ever really wrote her own music, but I mean, Taylor Swift writes her own music. Billie Eilish with her brother writes her own music, so that's kind of, to me, that's a big deal, but whatever. Jay Z, I'm not into Jay Z anyways, but he has every right to say what he wants to say, and he's got a point, but it's nothing that I think Kanye West didn't say years ago, and Kanye West got way more heat for it than Jay Z. I'm sure is gonna get it. But whatever. Lastly, here, speaking of the blacks and the Grammys, Killer Mike detained at Grammys after 3 wins during pre-show, and rapper Killer Mike was detained less than an hour before the 2024 Grammys began. Earlier Sunday afternoon, the rapper won big in the rap category during the premiere ceremony, scoring the awards for Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance. And they arrested him, was detained for a reason unknown at this point. And to me, like, I like Killer Mike. I like Run the Jewels. Their music's pretty badass. But I know he's done a lot of what is it? Where you go out and protest and you make speeches and stuff. So he's very vocal about the community he is in and the black community. So I wouldn't imagine him. I could imagine him getting in trouble for things that he says, right? Because he's very outspoken. But then also with a name like Killer Mike, like how could you not like arrest him? It's just a Killer Mike. It's like you're asking to be arrested with a name like that, Killer Mike. But I hope it's nothing too serious. Uh, who knows? You know, the rapper said of his Grammy wins earlier Sunday during the pre-show. For all the people out there that think you get too old to rap, and then it says just says B asterisk 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 asterisk. I don't know what he said. That's a lot of asterisks to start with a B. Bitches, bitch ass. I don't know what that is. B asterisk 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 asterisk. I don't know how many. What starts with a B? I don't know. That's too many asterisks for bitch. Unless I don't know. I don't give a damn if you're 78 rapping about how many gals you got in the nursing home. Make sure we keep hip hop alive. No, that's cool. I'm down with that. I'm very down with Killer Mike and the message he conveys, and he does it so eloquently. I've seen like him talk about like killings in Chicago and stuff like that, where they just need to stop. We need to stop hurting each other as human beings, not just what I mean. So he's good at that. But with a name like Killer Mike, it's like, uh, okay, thanks, Killer Mike. You know what I mean? Like, hey, yeah, Killer Mike, you really helped me out. Yeah, who you looking up to, little boy? Killer Mike. I don't know, but the Grammys are just all a sham in itself. I need to listen to like that pop music again, like fucking Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Like I said, Midnights I listened to was I'm surprised Miley Cyrus didn't win anything if she did, or Dolly Parton because they put out that shit. I don't know. Maybe they got nominated. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but what you can do is listen to watch the That's All Funny podcast, and thank you for listening to That's All Funny or watching wherever you may be watching. That's All Funny is available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. Coming out Monday, which is today, and every Monday, I have a podcast with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. Talk about wrestling and other crazy shit. So check that out. That's on its own thing. That's all kayfabe, or it's on the YouTube channel along with this youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola, where I do random videos of the podcast, I do the wrestling podcast. I play video games, talk about other stuff, or I do a weekly show with Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas, where we talk about movies, play a game, have some fun. That's live on there. If you want to see archived episodes of that or other episodes, or support the site, check out the patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. That's got bonus episodes, early episodes, ad-free episodes, archived episodes. Check it out. It's $5 a month, gets you everything, helps support the page, so I really appreciate it. Or check out the website retrohorrorinc.com if you want to buy merchandise, t-shirts, prints, stickers, or if you just want to commission some great art from a great artist at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram. That's www.retrohorrorinc.com. The Bret Hart of graphic art can't be beat. I want to thank you all for listening, for watching. I want to thank my patrons for supporting me. Take care and be